Hi, welcome back again to the channel. My name is Nover, and if you see this setup, that means that you know that I will be talking about something. Story time, right? Not really story. Well, I mean, it is story time, but whatever. So, what we have today to talk about is there are some things going on with the game Coffin of Andy and Leyley. Kind of somewhat major, not super major things, honestly, but like it is news that has kind of definitely exploded the community around Coffin of Andy and Leyley quite a bit. Quite a noticeable whole English is so fucking hard. Quite a noticeable bit, honestly. So what we have here is that we have quite a lot of things to do with copyright stuff regarding Kit9 Studios and an artist in the community. Now, let me fix the format here a bit so that way it will look a little bit better, so that way you guys can see what we're talking about here. Do I look good? I hope I look good. I think I look really good. I hope you guys agree that I look really good too. That looks so stupid. Anyway, so this is what we have here talking about today. So I'm going to go through the entire Reddit here. I haven't read all of it. I've read some of it, not all of it. I've just gone through kind of most of the main parts already, just so I know what to say for the most part. And then I'll have the artist's Twitter that we'll go over. Going through that's gonna be a nightmare. Jesus. Holy. And yeah, let's just start it off here. Coffin of Andy and Leyley subreddit has posted this statement, which is by one of their mods. Loading screen, I guess, is their name. And they've pretty much gotten all the evidence that really shows what's going on, so that way we can just easily digest it, all that. And if you guys have your own thoughts and all that and questions about that, leave them in the comments. Maybe even start a discussion, you know, about what's going on. But Kit9 Studios copyright claims against artists. An artist, Watashi Tokimi on Twitter, I hope I'm saying that right, has recently received multiple copyright claims by Kit9 Studios, the publisher programming company behind the Coffin of Andy and Leyley. Now, if you don't remember, the Coffin of Andy and Leyley used to be completely run by a developer named Leyley, I think was their... Yeah, it's Leyley right here in the thing right over here. They have since, because of getting harassed by a lot of people for many reasons, they have since handed over the programming and the publishing of the game, at least, to studio named Kit9 Studios, probably one of their friends or something, I'm not sure, to handle the publishing and the programming of it. The artist distributed unofficial merch products featuring characters from the Coffin of Andy and Leyley, which prompted their initial copyright claim on June 5th. Now, what I'm assuming they mean by this is that I'm assuming they mean that this artist, Watashi Tokimi, I'm guessing, made like shirts, maybe like little printed out like pieces of art of their artwork from characters like Ashley and Andrew from the Coffin of Andy and Leyley, and probably were like selling them on like some page, which I don't know if that's really super legal. I know that this artist is from South Korea, I think, if I'm not mistaken, so they're not American anyway. But that prompted them to take it down with these copyright strikes. So here's a picture that I think is an email that Watashi received from, I think this is their Twitter. Yeah, it looks like it's their Twitter. Where I'm guessing this is what Kit9 said to them. It has come to our attention that a user named @Watashi Tokimi is exploiting our intellectual property as unlicensed artwork featuring in their posts, and in service to promote unlawful merchandise and activities, we're providing some recently identified items featuring unlicensed character artwork that appears to be used in the production and sales of these materials off-site. Copyrighted material. The IPR being infringed upon involves our game The Coffin of Andy and Leyley is an RPG Maker horror game featuring a brother and sister named Andrew and Ashley Graves. Andrew has short black hair and green eyes. Ashley has long black hair that is tied back and pink eyes. The official store page and its contents can be reviewed at the Steam store page review link for the game. And a bunch of posts from Watashi Tokimi's Twitter page. All of these posts were artwork that they made for the game. Like fan art, basically. Some of it very explicit. I'm not ever gonna show you. I don't even really agree with it really being made particularly. But that's besides the point. And some of it is pretty actually normal, honestly. And that's all this one seems to have, but that's a lot of the ones. Now, if it stopped there, well, actually, okay. Now, continuing on to this next part. Upon receiving this email, the artist deleted all tweets about the merch and stated that they would not be making any more merch, only distributing at a local booth the products that were already manufactured, including the pre-orders. Kit9, however, seems interpreted this response as refusing the request, stating that this was the artist expressing intentions to continue to exploit our IPR for their own financial benefit using off-platform sites. On June 10th, they issued a second copyright claim on the tweets about the artist's The Coffin of Andy and Leyley themed Discord stickers. Despite these Discord stickers not being commercial product, Kit9 stated that the characters have been made into sticker artwork for purposes of self-promotion and service of selling these materials as illegal merchandise. Let's read the statement here. Where does it start? Oh, okay, it starts right here. I don't know why. The second part of that other one is right here for some reason. I don't know why. The identified works are unauthorized works featuring our characters. The characters have been made into sticker artwork for purposes of self-promotion and service of selling these materials as illegal merchandise. The reported user has declined the request to discontinue these activities and has expressed the intentions to continue to exploit our IPR for their own financial benefit using off-platform sites at Watashi Tokimi. For these reasons, the IPR... I can't read this. It's a bunch of South Korean. I tried to find that on their page. I couldn't find that tweet anymore. Unless I'm just, like, mistaken. It's really hard for me to talk. I really don't read South Korean, so I don't know. Or Korean, like, well, I don't know Korean at all. I don't. For these reasons, the IPR holders explicitly and permanently deny this individual permission to make use of any of the company's copyrighted materials in any format for any reason. This user is a repeat infringer and would kindly request consideration of any internal platform policy as it relates to 17 USC 1512 I1A. Now, I pulled that up and I looked for it. I found it here. Now, I don't know what the fuck this entire thing is supposed to mean, honestly, but I read a little bit of it, and I think what is pretty much the main purpose of this, I could be entirely wrong, I think the main purpose of this statute pretty much is to pretty much deny people from making artwork if they don't have like the artist's or the original person's permission, whoever made it, to like do that. I don't know. It's personal information. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna definitely edit that out of the video for sure. I'm not trying to do that. Whoops. Anyway. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so pretty much, for example, if I say for example this person wanted to like make a random fan art of the game Coffin of Andy and Leyley, and they had to ask Kit9 to make the artwork for it, or they did anyway, and they said yeah, sure, go for it, then they could, and that would be like completely legal. If they didn't ask Kit9 and they did it anyway, and I guess sold it in some way, that would be like completely illegal. Now obviously Kit9 has obviously denied it from Watashi in this situation, so that there's no permission for them to sell it. But the thing that's really confusing about this is that they did say that they were going to only distribute at the local booth of the products, which it's really hard to tell if that would technically be illegal or not, because like, one, I'm pretty sure the studio that is holding Coffin of Andy and Leyley right now is American, and I'm pretty sure that Watashi Tokimi, I'm pretty positive at this point, is South Korean. So like, I don't know how that exactly could work, because like that's a lot of like going through multiple courts through different countries, and I don't even know if that's like a thing that could be done in this situation like this. I'm not totally sure. But another thing that's also like really weird about this is that they are trying to use the Discord stickers as a way to still hit them with the other copyright claim, even though the copyright claim wouldn't go to those Discord stickers, because Discord stickers, pretty sure you don't make any money from them. I'm pretty sure like absolutely zero money involves in them existing there. Like, at most you would have to have someone probably make the art, which for a Discord sticker I feel like it's not illegal. I really don't know, but I really don't see how that would be illegal. Like, I could be totally wrong, but I really don't see how that would be illegal. And I think that's a little scummy of Kit9 to try and use another reason to try and do the copyright claim for something that's completely irrelevant to what they're trying to actually copyright claim, which is a little annoying. But I'll try and not interject too much in my opinion until the end here. Just that part is really annoying to me, like that was there. A day later, on June 11th, a third copyright claim was issued. These were regarding the artist's fan art posted on Twitter, which were also not used commercially. I'm pretty sure none of these were even on, like, I don't know if this person has a Patreon. I don't know if Patreon's a thing in South Korea. But, like, I'm pretty sure the places that, like, they did, that, like, you could donate to them and, like, even subscribe to see some of their other stuff, I'm pretty sure not all of it was Coffin of Andy and Leyley. I know for a fact, it might even say here, that some of the stuff that they were copyright striking was not even related to Coffin of Andy and Leyley. I'm pretty sure they even show that here later. But, so here's another copyright thing saying how it's about how they're still trying to pretty much use like all their stuff, and then like the posts like to other promotional art and all that, and pretty much trying to get Twitter to just take their stuff down, which they did take their stuff down. Due to activities resulting in legal and financial damages, the IPR holders explicitly and permanently denied this individual permission to make use of any of the company's copyrighted materials in any format for any reason. User Kimido Watashi, I'm thinking that was their main account actually. I didn't even know that they had a main. Is listed as an alternative account of Watashi Toki. Oh, maybe actually that was their all. Anyway, and all associated accounts, the infringing user objects to the removal of all copyright infringing materials. Please consider any internal platform policy as it relates to, and then they bring up the same statute again, which it's like, it's really, I just find it still pretty scummy to me, because like, you should have just honestly left it. They really should have just left it at just the t-shirts or printed out work, whatever they were doing, and then just left it at that. I feel like it was an overreaction when they did it the second time. But anyway, here's a picture. So I'm guessing this is a picture that I'm guessing they sent to Twitter to pretty much be like, yeah, these are our characters, please remove them and all that. I'm assuming that's what that means. I'm not totally sure. I feel like I'm right about that though. And here's actually one example of that they bring up of something that was taken down that was not even like even in violation of their stuff at all. This wasn't being sold at all, and it wasn't even like really fan art. It was literally a tweet comparing a sprite of, I don't even know what that character is, but to Andrew, to like teenage Andrew. That's like literally all that was, and apparently that also got hit for copyright, which is also making Kit9 seem a lot more scummy to me, because like why is like pretty much a meme being like considered copyright? Like that doesn't make sense to me. The second character was not created by the artist. A separate unassociated company called Dev Sisters, developers of the game Cookie Run Kingdom, oh okay, holds the copyright to this character. Another day later, on June 12th, the fourth copyright claim was issued, taking down the 3 additional pieces of fan art. Where is this infringement happening? Twitter? Yeah, it's just pretty much the same exact stuff again. It's like, they're just doing the same exact stuff, like taking all their stuff, saying who the original artwork is and who the original artist is. And then they say again that the reported user has expressed intentions to continue to exploit their stuff, which is not true. That's I've seen that on their thing where they specifically say that that's not true. So I don't understand why they kept doing that. It's obviously not true. Here is this. Kit9 stated the reason for the fan art removals was due to activities resulting in legal and financial damages. The IPR holders explicitly and permanently denied this individual permission to make use of any of the company's copyrighted materials. Now, I'll deal with that later. They also say that the reported user has expressed intention to continue the... Yeah, it's like the same thing as before. Which obviously is not true. This is a screenshot that was also something that caught my community... the community's attention and my attention, honestly, as well. Members of the community tried to contact Kit9 Studios on the Steam forums page about the issue. They were unsuccessful in receiving an answer and were instead permanently banned from the forums. You have been banned from the Coffin of Andy and Leyley Community Hub. You have been banned from the Coffin of Andy and Leyley Community Hub by a forum moderator for your posts in Addition Options voting thread. Dear Kit9, I heard you took down non-commercial fan arts because of the copyright, which is ridiculous. We can understand if you decided to stop commercial unofficial merch, but this is too much. I would like to ask you to stop doing that and make an actual statement concerning that. On behalf of the Korean, the Coffin of Andy and Leyley fan community. The artists have been drawing many fan arts without anyone asking because they love this game. This is almost insulting. And they said that the ban reason for banning this person is spreading misinformation and directing inappropriate accusations at developers. First off, I don't even know what the fuck that means, but alright. While this ban is active, you will not be able to post or comment in the Coffin of Andy and Leyley Community Hub or upload new content to this community hub. If you believe this ban was issued by mistake, please contact Steam support. This is a permanent ban. However, Kit9 did respond to one user informing them that illegal commercial activities and directly republishing game assets are the basic infringement issues being addressed. Now, this is also something that's really weird to me as well. So here is the screenshot that they have of that. I saw fan artists get copyright violations sent to them on X for fan art that references the Coffin of Andy and Leyley characters, art style, or themes. As someone that wants to use this game and practice drawing, this has worried me, and I would like to know what the fan content policy is for this game. I don't know if it's appropriate to link the artist here, but they start with a wa. Thank you. And here is the discussion that Kit9, or the response that Kit9 left. These boards are for game discussions. Please refrain from off-topic posts. Illegal commercial activities and directly republishing game assets are the basic infringement issues being addressed. You have no need for concern when creating art strictly for non-commercial purposes. Now, obviously the problem with this statement is that they've already taken down non-commercial purpose artwork just because they just don't like this person. That's pretty evident at this point, honestly. But let's continue. At around June 12th, 4:40 p.m. GMT, Korean stuff, Kit9 Studios issued their 5th copyright claim. I don't know what this was on, but it was something. And here's even more. Watashi Tokami has deleted all the Coffin of Andy and Leyley related art from their Twitter account, as multiple copyright complaints can result in an account suspension. What happens when my account receives... Oh, well, it tells you what happens here. It just tells you that your account will get suspended, pretty much. Feel free to discuss in the comments. As a side note, following this official statement from Kit9 Studios, we advise all members of the community to not upload collections of game assets, as Kit9 Studios has a history of removing people's Google Drives and uploads on Mega containing game assets. Now, I'm assuming what that means is I'm guessing they're meaning, like, probably, like, the actual code of the game and, like, stuff that's actually in the game, not, like, art in that aspect. But they did also mention here, like, the illegal commercial activities, which... like, again, only needed to happen with the first thing. Like, if they were, like, selling, like, some type of shirt or something with, like, artwork, and that needed to be, like, put down, that's fine. That's understandable. But after the first copyright strike, it was very clearly retaliation against, Watashi Tokimi, which is pretty annoying, honestly, because... it doesn't make the, like, it's just very obvious retaliation against Watasi Tokami, or Tuki, I can't say their name, Tokimi, after the first copyright strike, because, like, it just, a lot of these things that were taken down, and, like, I went through their Twitter. It's gonna be so hard to go through their Twitter. Like, it's gonna be very hard to go through their fucking Twitter, honestly. But, like, a lot of their art that they were posting was not, like, being sold. It was literally just there, being made. So, like, the fact that half of that even got taken down shouldn't have happened, and I just don't understand why that happened. And I feel like Kit 9 has a very, very poor, maybe, understanding of copyright law, because I'm pretty sure a lot of what they took down here is not true copyright claims. It's just very, I don't know, I just find that pretty concerning that they're doing that. Give me a moment. This is Watasi Tokimi's Twitter, the artist that has gotten the copyright claims against them from the Kit 9 Studios. Wait, did that page, wait, they actually just get taken down? Wait, hold on. God damn it. I cannot believe, okay, I just saw that. I'm gonna try and get that into, wow, okay, I'm gonna try and get that into the video for sure. I just saw a tweet that, they said that Kit 9 is also taking down tweets where they are being criticized, where they are criticizing Kit 9. That's insane. I literally watched that happen. Hold on, is that one tweet right there? Hold on, where's that one tweet? Oh, I think I found that one tweet. What does this say? Oh, wait, that's the one. Never mind, that's a different one. Okay, I need to do a lot of fucking editing this video before I even get this out. Fuck. But this is also another thing that, this isn't even like a major point or anything, but like this is just one thing that's like shows how divided a community can be just by a developer's actions, and why I think honestly developers and anyone who holds copyright to any of their stuff should be a lot more careful with how they use these laws, because that can hurt your community. Maybe not destroy, but hurt it. You should know that I donated all profits from selling the Coffin of Andy and Leyley products to the church. I made money from the devil worship game genre and donated all the profits to the church. Will I go to hell? Now, regardless of what you think of religion, I feel like you can understand why, like, someone even compromised, like, some of their own, not really compromise their values to like this game, but like they start, like they very clearly wouldn't have liked this game because of the devil stuff, but they very obviously like the characters, so that obviously they just ignored all that to still give money to their church, which I think is still kind of nice. I mean, but like, I couldn't really imagine being this artist, like being in their shoes and stuff. Is that really this tweet? No, that's not that tweet. Hold on, I want to find this tweet. So here is pretty much, like, I guess Watasi Tokimi's response to I guess, like, their official statement regarding everything, since they at least are able to type this in English, so that's pretty good. Or at least this is like maybe translated, I'm not sure. But I understand what I did wrong. I'm guessing they mean like probably like making like a, it sounds like they made like t-shirts or like some like printed artwork of these characters and stuff, and like that's why it sounds like it's something it sounds like it's like a painting or something, like an actual painting or like a piece of shirt or something. I don't know. I apologize and suspended my commercial activities, meaning that they stopped selling the shirts or paintings, whatever, which good. Kit 9 is justified in reporting my commercial activities, and I understand. Okay, good. 4, I feel it's unfair for Kit 9 to report all my paintings. I think they mean not their paintings. I think they mean like all of their art, like on Twitter and stuff that was never even sold. I think that's what they mean. I feel it is unfair. Oh wait, no. I'm only protesting about this. I technically don't know if it's protesting. It's more like complaining, but complaining isn't bad. It sounds bad. It's not bad, but like that is what that is. It's been more than 10 days since I sent an email, and Kit9 ignores it and keeps reporting all my fan art. This I have seen. I'm going to be completely honest. Considering that they have gone into their Discord and are supposedly spying on them and their private account, for like infiltrating it somehow and like just deleting their stuff is kind of crazy to me, honestly. Like that is pretty much harassment and retaliation. Now, my personal final thoughts on all this is that I don't really... Actually, wait, let me fix this. Okay, I fixed this. I am now normal. Are you happy? Or do you want to see me squished again? Anyway, so let's go look at, I guess, the Coffin of Andy and Leyley page and see what's going on. So, the game itself is not really hurt too bad. I'm still... Wow, nice. I didn't do that part, though. So, the game itself is not doing too bad still. The reviews haven't gone down too much. They've gone down, I think, like 4% since the last time I looked at it, since this controversy happened. So it's not the worst. So like, I feel like it's not going to be enough to like hurt the entire community or like the entire game and its future. The one thing that I'm personally very concerned about is how Kit9 treats people that they do not like or they have a specific bias against. I don't like, again, if it's stuck to just the first like commercial sales, that would be fine, because like that's understandable. Like, you shouldn't be selling stuff that is pretty much fake merch related to a game. Like, if you're like, you should probably at least ask permission. They'd probably still say no, but like you could at least ask permission. And like that was fine that they took like the original stuff down. Like that was probably like shirts. It sounds like t-shirts or like physical paintings or something like that. That would have been fine, right? But then they started to retaliate against them and started to copyright claim stuff that was never being sold. It was not even on a Patreon or anything like that. Never even had a physical portion, the physical version made of it, and it was still being taken down. I am pretty sure this artist is still trying their best to archive their stuff, because that's a lot of art to just have kind of deleted because just someone doesn't like you. It's pretty annoying, actually. It's just, I don't know, it's really disheartening because I feel like that will hurt the community quite a lot. Also, I know people are gonna probably look at this artist and be like, why are you following them? I'm only following them because I'm probably gonna unfollow them after this anyway. I'm only following them because I needed to keep up with this drama. I mean, they're part of the community. I don't really like a lot of the shit they draw, but it's just, I don't know. It's annoying. Like this, that community, like some developers don't respect their community that much. It's like, again, I just think like if it stuck with the original commercial stuff, that would have been fine. But like then they started going after like their OCs just because like their eyes were pink or green, and like because they were making other art and stuff. Like I don't know, it's annoying. But anyway, despite all that, I'm probably still going to continue playing the game in the future, especially because I'm still excited for episode 3. I don't know if this would delay the development process. I don't know how many people work at Kit9. It's a lot more than one person, considering that Leyley was one person, I think. Now, in my personal opinion, I wish Kit9 Studios would just stop holding the game, and I wish that it would just be given back to Leyley, but that's probably never gonna happen at this point. You know, just how the world works, unfortunately. But, I do still really wish this could have gone a little bit better. Again, this isn't like the biggest like drama in the world, but it is like, or biggest like controversy for a thing in the world, for like anything in the world. but like it is definitely a thing that has made the community somewhat explode in the Coffin of Andy and Leyley community. I probably repeat my words a lot. I'm getting better at that. I swear. It seems like I'm not, but I am. But like, I've seen other people say that Kit 9 has done copyright claims against other fan projects. I'm not sure if that's true. I don't know if those were specifically like merch projects, like if they were also selling t-shirts and physical paintings as well. Probably like what Tazi Tokimi was doing. I really honestly don't know. It genuinely sounds like that's what was going on. But it's just like it's yeah, despite all that, that's the end of this. If you have your own thoughts about this, leave them down in the comments below. Maybe start an interesting discussion. Do not harass anyone in this video, please. That is terrible and cringe. Even though I really don't know how I feel about the art that this Watazi Tokimi person makes. Honestly, I really don't know how I feel about it. Pretty awkward, pretty bad, honestly. In some ways. Well, a lot of ways. But leave your thoughts down below. If you like the video, give it a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell if you want more notifications for when I make an upload. My next video, I'm not sure what it will be exactly. I have quite a few things up in the pool right now, but we'll see what we got. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good night. See you guys in the next video. Peace.